Alright, so today we're going to be distilling sulfuric acid from common drain cleaner and producing 98% pure sulfuric acid, which can be used for most general purposes and experiments in our laboratory. We don't need pure 100% sulfuric acid for most experiments unless they're water sensitive. So basically what we're going to be doing is loading sulfuric acid into a distillation apparatus. We're using a 2-neck flask, round bottom boiling flask, and we're going to be raising it to approximately 337 degrees Celsius, its boiling point, and we're going to be seeing if we can, without causing a massive disaster. So what we have is our 2-neck round bottom flask with our condensing setup. We have a aquarium pump set up very safely next to our electrical, and we have a 1-neck round bottom flask as our receiving side. This is our sulfuric acid drain cleaner. You can see, is that on there properly?
Yeah.
The liquid inside is dark brown color. Alright, so basically what we're going to be doing is, until the reaction is, well, the first part of the reaction that comes out is going to be mostly water with a little bit of sulfuric acid.
This is getting a voiceover. Sometimes. Like that part? Or like the part?
Probably not that part, actually.
This thing is fucking annoying.
What?
There's another one.
Alright, so I'm going to add our stir, or not, because this is actually sitting around. Alrighty. And I'm going to add our pieces of broken clay pot. And too wide, I'm going to need these to be broken.
I'll use that
Can,
second.
Eric, can you...
Do I need to break it up?
Yeah. Listen to this.
Okay.
Oh man, what?
Expect it. Here, look at it.
Alright. I need to also break these.
All of them?
Look at the cap. I don't even know if I should distill this. Because I don't know if I got something on it.
I think it's
One or the other.
I'm sure it's fine. It's probably just very concentrated, so it's dyeing the plastic.
I believe that the purity of the acid in this is relatively high. It's just they add out some impurities, which are bad if you want any kind of product that isn't this color or something like that. Safety is #1 priority. So I'm just gonna carefully. What I do need is some gloves. So I do have to be really careful. Concentrated sulfuric acid, it eats the gloves really easy. Good news is this not going to breach. Alright, so I'm going to add carefully, or actually, let's get a better measurement. So I'm going to add about 500 milliliters. I'm actually going to measure it in my almost perfectly 500 in here. Oh, look at my finger. That's not from the acid.
I thought it ate it.
No, there's already a hole.
Did you shake it? Shake it? Did you shake the water inside it? Did you shake water inside it?
A little bit. I'm trying to get the stuff out. Alright, so now we're going to add, we're going to add the 500 milliliters to the flask. That should be halfway.
for now. But I have no clue if that's enough oil and chips.
You think? For the amount?
Can't really see. I mean, they're in the bottom, but I mean, it's half full, like they said.
You reckon you maybe put like 10, right?
Well, it's kind of broken up into smaller pieces. I'm actually going to use not a digital thermometer in this one. I'm going to use an old school thermometer.
Can you tell the audience what's the... Yeah, it's probably good.
Now I'm gonna put metal clamp on.
Didn't you already?
No, this is.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Actually, I wonder what I can do. Hopefully, I can use this.
Hopefully it works with me how I'm thinking. Oh, it doesn't work. Honestly, I could probably use a little smaller. That's alright. Alright. Power. Let's go ahead and start our heat.
Can't see.
I hear it spinning. That's it spinning.
I think I'm mostly just doing it. Although when the heat gets up, it should. There, it's there. There's a whirlpool. It just wasn't going there for a second.
Explain what you set it to.
Huh?
Explain what you set it to.
I set it to 750 RPM for the rotation. I haven't fully set the temperature yet. I'm actually gonna go and I did raise the temperature. I just set it to, I believe, 73 Celsius. I'm going to grab the manual for the hot plate real quick and make sure that I'm setting the temperature correctly.
You don't think all that clay is getting in the way of the spinner?
It could be slightly. I think that's probably why it's not spinning that well.
But I believe once it starts boiling, it's going to.
Most likely, you start maybe moving around. Yeah, once this reaches 100 degrees Celsius, the water will start boiling out. Everything looks good, so just have to give it a bit. To be able to see inside, hopefully you can see that there is some vapor rising from the surface.
The acid is becoming quite angry here. You can see definitely the vapors a lot better on camera now. I'm going to be putting on my respirator because the smell is quite strong though. So soon enough, we should have some condensate. We're sitting at 300 degrees Celsius. Level in here, probably to the heat.
very hot sulfuric.
You can really start to see here that the vapor is forming a lot. And hopefully soon we will see some water condense and our sulfuric acid soon to follow. There's a very slight amount that I can see that's escaping. And that's to be expected. We didn't seal the joints, because in order to seal the joints, it's best to use 98% sulfuric acid, which we are making currently. So that's kind of, a little difficult. I'm starting to see here in the bottom corner that there's some participating on the side. Hopefully soon we're gonna get actually reacting. It means that we're about to be reaching our temperature. But you can actually see that the vapor is making a significant amount and actually condensating in the top. I can see it dripping back down. At the moment, I'm not going to jinx us, but our oil is relatively even. Finally, we are getting vapor reaching the end of the condenser. Hopefully. Oh! We have some fumes coming out of the end. Good sign. Hopefully. It'll cool it down enough to actually put on my mask. So there's liquid forming itself and pouring down. It's starting now. I can see the liquid. We have our first bit of liquid coming over. So it's most likely just water. So what we're gonna do, just take a little bit of, you see here, what's coming over. It didn't do much to the paper towel. It's just water.
Forgot something very crucial here. I forgot to put our aluminum foil to prevent the reflux, or to help the reflux continue into the actual condenser. So I just remembered to do that, and as soon as I put the aluminum foil on, you can immediately see that there is quite a lot of condensation. The thermometer attached to the top is broken. It shattered. I have no clue what that is going to do to the reaction.
That is what we want to see. You see that it is strong. So we have concentrated it. Alright, let's see. How are you looking for it? Very good. We can see. Getting right into that. Real nice. Good. We'll light a couple of those red balls. Make sure it's all nice and clear, and we'll smoke it over. What we're going to do. Okay. So, we'll take this over the next thing. There we go. Oh, we have to make sure that this tube is.
Now, 2:50 in the morning. Distillation is still running. Working pretty good. There's a little bit of solid contaminant in there. Just a little stupid. So, you can see it has gone down. But for the most part, there's still quite a bit in there. It's going pretty good. We have about a quarter of what we put in.
right now. This is how much left. I think it's sort of see. Alright, so it's 3:30, and I've decided that I want to end the reaction for now. This is quite suffice.
Already, now that the reaction stopped boiling for the most part, we just have a few drops coming through because that piece in there is all covered in sulfuric acid. It's just gonna keep dripping until all that smoke in there is cooled down. Quite tired at this point, which is why I'm ending it. Look at that. You can see all that vapor starting to condense down there at the surface again, not going through this tube. Still got a little bit of dripping. Alright, so that's that. We're gonna lower it, tighten that again, and we're gonna swing it out of the way. Put our driver in. See what our temperature is. Alright. Let's do it. Here we have it, 98% sulfuric acid. There's a little bit of particles in there that came over, but overall, there it is. I would actually like to do a little experiment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, this is a 50 milliliter. Here. I'm just going to pour a little bit over. I'm preparing the bottle that it originally came in. I am pouring the rest of the sulfuric acid inside. I recommend doing this on a solid surface, but there we have it. 98% sulfuric acid. We turned our nasty color, dark to clear, beautiful sulfuric acid.